Wee Kao Seong, Deputy Education Minister, today's paper. This is a sheer admission that this is a perennial problem for the country. Every year, same thing. Every year, same thing. MCA has really become a medium for complaints and appeals. You got problems, you call MCA. It's not a political party, it's a complaints and appeals board for you to submit appeals whenever you don't get your scholarship. It has become that. It was quite funny the other day. Our Saudara Lim Kit Siang, during a press conference, our Muslim, don't mince any words. So he said he basically screwed the PSD. Why is this happening? And Ong Si Kiat, during one of the days, the days when these problems came out, said immediately, we will meet with all the cabinet ministers and the prime minister and the PSD director and the chief secretary of the government, Tan Sri Muhammad Siddiq, tomorrow, okay, and we will discuss this issue. I've spoken to Najib, and Najib has agreed to reform and review the scholarship criteria system. 2 days later, the reporters very smart go to Tan Sri Ismail Adam from PSD Director General, PSD Director General, asked him, so what happened to the meeting yesterday, as mentioned by Dr. Sri Ong Si Kiat? The PSD Director said, what meeting? And then they asked him, oh, have you received are you going to reform the scholarship criteria for the students' scholarship application as mentioned by Dr. Sri Ong? He said, no, we are not reforming any criteria. The criteria stays as is. So it's a tight slap on Dr. Sri Ong Si Kiat's face now, And then of course we are trying to find out who lied. Who is the one telling a lie? Is it the PSD, the Director General, or is it Dr. Sri Ong Si Kiat? So if it is the PSD Director General, then we ask him to be suspended because he's not taking instructions from the cabinet. And next day, after hearing Saudara Lim's report in the papers, Dr. Sri Ong Si Kiat said, Saudara Lim only knows how to complain. Every year complain, still the same. So he's not effective in complaining. What point is it to him? So my question to Dr. Sri Ong Si Kiat is, then you are very effective as a medium for complaints and appeal. So many years already in government, still the same. Every year still need to complain to them. They are worried that if they do a proper job with the scholarship system, MCA will nothing to do. So they have to do this. Right. We met Tan Sri Ismail Adam yesterday afternoon at 12. We insisted on seeing him, and I think he was too scared about Saudara Lim giving him another whack in the paper, so he met us. And we asked, as mentioned by Anthony, we asked, regardless of the criteria set for the scholarship, what did I write? While there's so many clear-cut top students, not one or two, but hundreds slipping from the net and not being able to get the scholarship. Tan Sri Ismail Adam responded that is why we have an appeal system. It's like, why is these people not being caught, not being granted scholarship? So many of them, top students. They're not talking about marginal cases. Marginal cases you can understand. These are clear-cut cases in the top bracket, top 2-3% bracket, and yet they didn't get their scholarship. And the only reply he wanted, he refused to give us any reply. He said, I have to respond to Dr. Sri Najib first before letting you know the answer. So at the moment, my answer can only be because we have an appeal system. Therefore, that's why we have an appeal system, which is a terrible answer. I think it's a terrible answer. We actually asked him to come and explain to the people here tonight, but it looks like there's no representatives here from PSD. Okay? Okay, what exactly happened? These are some educated cadets. PSD refused to give any reasons. He refused to give any real reasons beyond saying that, oh, this is a new system, this is the selection criteria, that's why it happened. So we can only do some educated guesses as to why it happened. And we managed to glean out some things why it happened. Okay? First of all, I believe that there are some skewed measurements. What they meant by merit. Okay? Skewed measurements. First of all, one thing that we got was we realized that there's an underlying maximum number of A1s you can get, 9 A1s. So, when you get 14 A1s, okay, it is equivalent to 9 A1s. No difference. So if you are a 14 A1 student compared to a 9 A1 student, to JPA, you are absolutely equal in results. The reasons given, partially understandable, but unacceptable. Okay, understandable but unacceptable is that some students don't get to do more subjects in their schools. So because of that, 9 A1s is the same as 14 A1s, which I think is ridiculous. You know? Yes, there are some premier schools that allow students to do more, but that's because they can afford to do more. And of course, there are certain students who are unable to do it, but that's the case. Even in Singapore, there are certain schools that allow students to do more subjects. Other schools, they are not allowed. But you do not penalize students for being able to achieve more A1s by treating them as equal to other students who get 9 A1s. But as a result of this policy, the next funny thing happens. 12 A1 plus 1 A2 is worse than 9 A1. Because it's not a perfect score. It's almost like a by percentage system. 9 A1, 100%. 12 A1, 1 A2 is 95%. So you score lower than 9 A1. I believe that's the reason why you find some people with more A1s are dropping off the net. The more incredible situation, 9 A1s, 4 A2s is worse than 7 A1s, 2 A2s. Why? Percentage again. 4 A2s out of 13 subjects is worse than 2 A2s out of 9 subjects. I believe, this is my guess, this is strictly my guess, I believe this is one of the reasons behind the cock-up. We just don't know how to count properly. I think this is one of the reasons behind the cock-up. Why you end up with people with 12 A1s, 11 A1s not getting. But it still doesn't answer some of the questions that Anthony examples have shown. Clear 11 A1s, full stop. Still don't get scholarship. Still doesn't answer that. This only answers some of it. So we are still waiting for answers from PSG as to why all these stupid things happen. What else? Arbitrary elements in the ranking system. Okay, first one, extracurricular activities. This is purely whether your teacher like you or not. Okay, even if you sing in the choir, you attend the choir session maybe once a month. If the teacher likes you, you get a glowing report in your testimony, you get full marks for it. Example. Okay? And then number 2, family income and background. This is the other discretionary aspects that may twist or skewer results.